Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, I'm Adam Harry from BoLS Tabletop News with
Chris from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And we're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. And this time, it's quite a gentlemanly game.
Oh, yes.
I can tell. What did you bring today?
Today I brought Dinosaur Tea Party. I forgot my monocle, but you're going to be having some gentlemanly and ladylike tea while trying to collect sugar cubes and see if you can figure out who everyone is.
Wait, okay, so real fast, before we get into the game, what is this game? Sugar cubes? Dinosaurs? Hang on.
So the idea of the game is you're a dinosaur who was invited to a nice society party, a tea party, and unfortunately, you've forgotten everyone's name, and the goal of the game is to figure out who everyone's name is. If you figure out a name, you get a sugar cube. Get enough sugar cubes, you win.
This is kind of like Guess Who, the old classic game.
Yep, but a little bit more of a twist, a little bit harder than just memory. So.
Ooh, okay, now I'm curious. You had my curiosity, sir, or my attention.
Well, You'll have it because there's dinosaurs, of course. That's what got my curiosity.
Dinosaurs. I mean, let's do it. Dinosaur Tea Party. Here we go.
Sounds good.
All right, Chris. Dinosaur Tea Party, a game of civilized deduction. I am very curious about this one. Dinosaurs, first off,
yes.
But a tea party.
Well, they also have bow ties and dresses and jewelry. They're fantastic.
Yeah, this is very interesting. Let's go ahead and pop the box here.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's in the box real fast? We've got a rule booklet, obviously. Well, pretty self-explanatory.
Yep.
We've got some extra baggies. Again, I always appreciate when they include extra baggies, because especially once we get to punching stuff out here.
Oh yeah, very helpful.
These cubes are not actual sugar.
But they represent your sugar cubes.
Yeah, they are sugar cubes. Do not eat these.
Do not.
They're plastic. That is not candy. We've got some.
Those
some
are
dinos?
your dinosaurs. You're going to lay out in front of you, and they all have, you'll notice on the cards, little traits that they have. Whether they might be wearing a hat or not wearing a hat, if they have sharp teeth or they're striped, some sort of color they might be wearing, if they're drinking tea or they're eating food. Each one of these little symbols you'll see on each one represents something.
Very cool. And then we've also got, there's a ton of dinosaur. I love the art, by the way. It's pretty cool looking.
Gorgeous.
And the Xavier here has got a lot of traits to chew through. So, Beatrice. And they all have different names. It's pretty cool. And again, the part of the game is trying to remember people's names and figure out who they are. Nigel.
Don't trust Nigel.
He's got pinky. Oh, is there a reason we shouldn't trust Nigel?
Well, I'm not sure about Nigel specifically, but I will tell you one thing. The reason this game actually is a fun challenge for yourself is the deduction's easy enough, but some of the characters will lie to you. Some of them will always answer no matter what you ask them. Some of them will say whatever the opposite of their truth is, and some of them have to alternate between yes and no for every single answer.
Holy moly. Okay. That changes. I thought this was going to be just like a straight up like Guess Who style. No, are you wearing a hat? Are you the bald guy in the corner? Dang it, you got me. But no, there's more to it than that.
There is a lot more to it. There's a lot of deduction, and the worst part is you can do two things on your turn. You can ask a question, and they can answer.
Yep.
And then you can guess who it is. And if you guess who it is and you're wrong, that person puts their card down and gets an entirely new dinosaur, which means you can never try and guess that person again.
Wow. And here's the deck. This is the deck for all of the the dinosaurs. Chris, you want to pop that open? I'll keep going through here. So, what else is in the box? We've got a whole bunch of punch outs. And like you said, there's tags where they always lie. Mm-hmm. And there's the back. These are front and back. And these, I guess these are to help keep track of stuff.
Yeah, so what you got on the front of those, I think they have them for each of them. Mm-hmm. The back side will tell you if they have it or don't have it, and the front side will tell you if they have it. And when you guess something correctly, like are they wearing glasses, you put it in front of them to mark that they're wearing glasses. Or if they're not wearing glasses, you put it in front of them to mark that they're not wearing glasses.
Okay, and then there's switches answers. Mm-hmm. There was the always lies and always says no. I think that in and of itself really changes up the game. Yeah. And totally makes this different twist on a classic game of deduction. And the box is actually pretty nice too.
Oh, yeah. And then of course you've got your character cards, your different guests, and what the different traits they have are. Mm-hmm. And we're just going to go through them. As I said earlier, these are the traits that they have. So you've got drinking tea, sharp teeth, has a pet, little things like that.
So for these cards on the back of them, they're blank. So I'm assuming that you lay these big ones out so everybody can see the big ones on the table. And then as you're playing, you get dealt one of these cards.
Yep.
And then you just have it face down.
It'll be your hidden card.
Okay. That makes sense. And then, of course, those are going to correspond to that.
Yeah, and I'm trying to see if I can find one of the ones who always lies.
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
I don't see it here. Oh, maybe it's one of the random traits that you have to generate for your character.
I was going to say, let's talk rules real fast. I'll pull these out.
Sure.
So, the booklet is pretty tiny, as you can see here.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, let's just zoom in a little bit here. So again, the objective is to get 3 sugar cubes by guessing 3 of the guests' names before anybody else.
Yep.
And then you set the table up that way and kind of go from there, right?
Yep.
So you set the table up, give each player a set of trait tokens, and then you gotta go from there. But it's a very simple setup. Again, you get dealt that secret dinosaur card. Do not show it. There are different traits.
Yep.
And let's flip over to that the always lies. So how do these quirks work?
So some dinosaurs have quirks, and then when they have those quirks, they will always answer this way. Now, I'm not sure how you tell you have those quirks.
Okay. Let's see. Inquire, politely ask questions. Let's just end the game. Is there something on the card?
That's what I was looking for. I know there's a way to do it.
I think it might be a random thing too, because so they've got these little cheat sheet cards.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep flipping through here. How do we deal out the quirks? Maybe it was in the instructions. All right, we just figured it out after some sleuthing here. Sorry about that. You actually do deal them out. The quirks you actually deal out on the cards.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually kind of interesting because then because you actually get dealt 3 dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Shuffle the dinosaur cards and turn over 3 one at a time. For each one, place a random quirk on the dinosaur's tile so that there are 3 different dinosaurs have a quirk. Reshuffle all the dinosaur cards. Then you deal each player a secret dinosaur card. That's who you are. So you're gonna deal out all the tiles. Mm-hmm. You're gonna put the quirk tiles randomly on one of those, and then you shuffle these cards up and deal them out one at a time, face down to the player, and that's who they are. So, okay, so it is still all hidden, like we thought, and it is randomized. So that's kind of cool that the always says no and the switch answers and the always lies kind of thing changes up. Changes from game to game. So that's pretty cool. All right, so now we've solved that mystery with some clever deduction. See what I did there?
And then the last of it is just instructions for how to make a tea party.
An actual tea party.
Yep.
Now, I think, wasn't there another fun rule when you finish the game?
Oh, yep, it's at the end of the game here. At the end of the game, you have to say pip pip good show.
Pip pip good show.
It is part of the rules. And it has to be a rousing one. You can't be bitter.
Can't be pip pip. You gotta be pip pip cheerio good show. Or pip pip good show. But whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's pretty fun. This isn't actually, there's a surprising amount of depth here. There's a lot of different traits to kind of deduce from other players.
And one of the fun things too is after you get the hang of the game and you're like, well, I don't know if it's complicated enough, the fun way they have to challenge yourself is that when you start playing the game and you want to pick it up a little bit, normally you can track everything that a person says no to. In the harder version, you're never allowed to track what the people say no to, only what they say yes to. Ooh. Which means that you have to remember if they said they weren't drinking tea. If they don't, you have no way of marking it.
So just take the tokens away.
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes it a lot more challenging.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. That would make it entirely more challenging. So anyway, that's pretty much it for Dinosaur Tea Party. Thanks for sticking with us to our little search there. But yeah, this game's pretty cool. Let's hop out for a really fast recap. Well, that was Dinosaur Tea Party. It was quite lovely.
A very good time indeed.
Indeed. Pip pip. It's a pretty silly game. It's a really neat premise. There's actually, I like the fact that it's not just a straight up question game though, too. There's a little bit of
there's some intrigue to it, which I think makes it more challenging and more fun for everyone. So
totally. So let's go ahead and crunch the numbers on this one real fast. This is kind of a family game. It is 7 and up, but that does not mean it is for kids. Like you could totally get down on this one with friends. It is 3 to 5 players. Mm-hmm. The play time's about 30 minutes.
30 minutes or so.
What's the price point in this one?
It's gonna be $19.95.
Okay, cool. And this one is brand new?
Brand new. Came out this week.
Sweet. In stores right now. Go check that one out. That is Dinosaur Tea Party. Ton of fun. I'm Adam here from BoLS.
And Chris from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
This has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks again for watching.
Hip hip.
Cheerio. Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.